50 seconds left in the fifth. He most definitely did feel it.
I tell you what, though, he
didn't go down.
He didn't freeze like he did the last time.
Body shot from Allen. And now,
here we go.
The Doncaster heavyweight. Johnny Fisher, what he's all about. Drama here in the fifth round. And it is almost a mirror image of what happened in Saudi.
It's gone. No, it's gone.
His legs have been gone for about...
Again in the fifth round. Can you believe it? And the count is coming in. 15 seconds left. Will Johnny Fisher get up? Just about. And Dave Allen has got a few seconds left in the round to jump. The legs have gone. And Dave Allen here. Can he follow up? Fisher
needs to come in. His legs have gone.
Dramatically here, and he was thinking about each punch conservatively, and
his legs have gone. But Adam, look how calm he is with the approach. He doesn't rush his work. He's not worried about nothing. He's just thinking, yeah, there's a shot there. I can see the gap here. He's not trying to knock him out. He's just trying to land with the shots.
Because Barry, he's in a mentally and physically great place. I think Dave Allen, over the last few months, he's been around boxing a lot. He's been back. He's got a smile on his face, and that was a super.
And two children. He's fighting for something else now, Dave Allen, where he was for himself before. It's for something else now, the two children, to provide for them. And the way, look, I thought you was right, Sonny, exactly what you thought Johnny Fisher was sort of weathering the storm really, really well. He goes down, and then you think there's not enough time left for Dave Allen, but what a finish, what a left hook.
Do you know what? Johnny Fisher loses for the first time. Most thought Dave Allen won, but it is 1-1 in terms of mathematics, so there could be a trilogy, we don't know, but it is Dave Allen's night. And I tell you what, in Doncaster next Friday at the Echo Power Stadium on the big bill for DAZN and GBM, Dave Allen should be carried aloft into that stadium.
And I'm not the most compassionate person, but I'm sending him out for one more round, because he's getting badly beaten up. His face is a bloody mess. He's got really deep, wide, jagged cuts above his eye, which Philip Fondue won't be able to stop the bleeding with any kind of adrenaline or Vaseline. And he's now getting, he's got nose damage and closed eyes. Good work from Dillian Whyte.
Big combinations. Lucas Brown will try and chat one more, but he can't. And the left hand lays him out. Dillian Whyte is victorious. And it's a dramatic finish.
As reliable as a Greenwich time signal at times. There he goes again.
It's a long time since Budna's been asked to cope with a jab like that coming at him. If you look at his opponents over there,
and he's down. He clubbed him with the right hand, and he won't go down, Budna. At that point, he didn't even put the knees on the canvas. He tried to absorb the punches, and that was a pretty brave effort of his, perhaps foolish. And he's getting 7, 8, 9. And he's going to let him box on, and he's pinned in Bruno's corner, and it won't go surely now. The towel has come in from the Australian's corner, and Budna doesn't know why at that point, and at least he's had the professional's pride, Jim, of staying on his feet. That I hand it to him. He took a lot of stick there, and I don't know whether it was his wife who made the cornermen do it, or they did it under their own steam. Probably they did.
Haven't seen him anywhere. Right, here we go.
Yeah.
And you had him really going in this round, didn't you?
I was a bit anxious because I know he could take a good punch. He'd never been stopped before. Only once in his professional career.
He was nearly down there, but you kept on going.
No, that's the name of the game, you know, Harry. Oh no, it's Jim.
And then I think out of your sight, the towel fluttered in behind there.
The towel come in?
The towel did come in.
Right.
Did that surprise you at all?
It did surprise me. I thought the round was over because I heard the bell and I thought Terry goes, well done. And he was saying, well done, well done, well done. I thought there was another round to go.
Right.
But don't let me take nothing away from Joe. Joe's a very experienced guy, he's been around with the best, so you can't really knock this opponent. You know, he's never been knocked down. Terry Marsh is supposed to be jumping off the river. I'm going to push him off.
Yes, he said that Joe Budna was going to beat you.
Yeah,
but
he did.
Jim Watt tonight said that this was probably the best he'd ever seen you.
Oh,
that your most professional.
Chisora's cap's been mixed. First couple of weeks, he said to David Hay and Eddie Hearn, I'm not happy. But Dave Caldwell was very happy with the last couple of weeks of sparring. but Spilka probably nicked the opener, Matt.
I think so. He was landing the accurate shots, his straight left hand down the middle. He walked Chisora onto a couple of beautiful uppercuts.
Big shot from Chisora.
He's hurt.
And Spilka's badly hurt here. Second round, and the referee's gone in. Flat on his back, and Derek Chisora proves he still has the power, and he has the power early as he destroys Artur Spilka.
Particular case, he was just a bit too squared up on the ropes with his hands down.
Two upright hands down, and then Derek Chisora unloading both hands.
Yeah, careless defense.
Well, stopped in 9 by
He was hurt
Deontay
right there.
Wilder. Stopped in 4 by Adam Kaunaki. Derek Chisora does it in 2. That's a real statement. And I tell you what, I bet he loves southpaws now.
Good body shot going in there, right hook, left hook, and then switches it upstairs. Big right hook, left hook, and then the last right hook was almost a free shot, and it went down very heavy. That was a bad knockout.
Yeah, he didn't even have the strength to hold his gloves up strongly, so Chisora's shots got through, and then that was the final shot. But before that final shot, you could see the big left hand also got through the gloves.
Jab to the body from Joshua. Some people were saying Joshua would take up Povetkin early. He might do here. Lovely right hand. Best of the fight from Joshua. Povetkin is shaken in the 7th. On a left hand and a right hand. And down goes the Russian. Will he make it up? He's all over the place. Steve Grace has walked towards, he's brave, he's gritty, he's never been stopped before, but he might be right here and right now. Joshua with a big left hand, and AJ rocks Wembley all over again.
Just allowed his talent to flow, and Alexander Povetkin had never been treated like this in all the 36 fights he's ever had in his life. For me, punch-perfect performance, tough night, but, you know, to have a great performance, you need to be in there with a great opponent, and Alexander Povetkin was fantastic tonight, came with a solid game plan, was in great shape, hit AJ with some great shots over the top, but AJ soaked him up. He rose to the occasion and got the job done.
At the time of the stoppage, the 3 judges' cards, 58-56, 58-56 to AJ, and 59-55 also to Joshua. All were unanimous towards Joshua. And I think it was the last 3 rounds or so where the fight just turned, didn't it? And he waited for that opportunity, and like the predator he is, and the world champion he is, he took that and he didn't let Povetkin recover.
And look at the finish here. I mean, he set it up with that feint jab to the body, sort of just placed the jab, took the attention away from the overhand right, and then produced this kind of a finish. And Povetkin was in serious trouble. And AJ, he knows he's got his man wounded, and he's one of the best finishers. He just puts combination punches together, accurate combinations, and Povetkin had no chance then.
The two of them just talking to each other in the ring now. And you got to feel for Alexander Povetkin. I know that a lot of people thought he should have been thrown out because of the drugs, and of course it tainted his name forever. Who started in February 2007. Takam around since 2005. Oh, what a shot from Derek Chisora in the 8th round, and Carlos Takam is just about up on his list. Oh, betraying him, Howard Foster says fight on, but this is Chisora's moment. Oh, right hand, and Derek Chisora has the greatest night of his career.
I said from day one he would never give in. Me and David were having a little debate off here, and I know Del, I've spent so many years around since the amateurs. I love him, I'm so happy for him. He is now back where he belongs. He demands a shot at something, someone. He has just done what no one else has done to Carlos Takam. He has just wiped Carlos Takam out and proved he belongs with the big boys in the heavyweight division.
He was under enormous pressure, Tony, but he sucked it up, and somehow he found the belief right deep down in those boots.
Adam, he's had niggles through this camp. He's had a few little knocks and bumps, a sore shoulder, and you know what? You know what he does? He just gets on with it, and he turns up every time. Derek Chisora fights anyone, anywhere. Let's go through his resume. David Haye, Wladimir Klitschko. He fights anybody. He deserves all the credit. Well, look at this. Who's done that to Carlos Takam? Nobody's done
something. He's got to try and get a hold of this fight again. Throw more punches. He's got to let his punches go.
Inside the last 20, round 7. Hyde, hands hung low. Oh, what a good right. Oh, what a cracking shot. He's down. And does not look like moving. Gathers himself up, but out. Doesn't make it. And now the celebrations begin because we have a new world champion.
And what's the way Ben's head shudders here? What's his right hand? And what's the back of his head? Look at that for a shot. That is absolutely rip-roaring stuff from Herbie Hide. Put him to the floor and he bounced off the floor. We see it again here. Now watch the way he turns that right hand over. That is a picture-perfect right hand. And look at how quickly, again, an indication of how quickly Hyde can jump on his opponent. So he hits him with the right hand and he can, and this is in slow motion. That's an absolute beautiful shot.
Great
now
shot.
watch how quickly he hits him again, and this is slow motion. Now look at accuracy, right down the pipe he hits him with that next one. And Bent was on his way down there and not surprised why he couldn't get up. Absolutely incredible.
That left hook is so long, isn't it, from Ngannou, and heavy.
Why that right hand? He's in there coming again! It's John who walked right into it, and you can't do that against Anthony Joshua! He's hurt, badly hurt. He's up. He has the look of defeat on his face, a bewildered look. Let's see if Anthony Joshua can dispose of the MMA champion. It is lights out. Wow. Anthony Joshua.
He knew he was throwing that. The first step he took, he knew exactly what he was going to do, Anthony Joshua there. He wasn't having a look. He knew what he was going to do. He just walked up and went crack. And that's why I said it reminded me of Donald Curry knocking on Wilton McGrory to unify the welterweight title back in the 80s. Walked over, cracked. That's as clinical a punch you will ever see in your life.
Big job and roll in this fight without even knowing. We're busy watching Derek Chisora and Dillian Whyte, but if you look close at the ref, he's got his eye close on the fight, dictating how it goes, when they trade, how they trade.
Well, you know when you're in a close fight, and a couple of points deducted will give you that massive confidence boost. Yeah. He's going to think to himself now, Whyte, he'll be thinking, it's close, but I'm probably ahead, but I'm definitely now winning this with the 2 points deducted. So that'll give him a bit of energy.
Yeah.
Chisora got a shot in, and it was a huge counter from Whyte. This time it was emphatic. Chisora threw one, and then boom, the left hook. And you know about Dillian Whyte's left hooks.
They're saying about me tonight, Adam. They're saying about me. But as you said, I know about that left hook. I took one flush as well. He's got a sweet left hook, and that's just something that you'll have to train for. Something you'll have to avoid when you fight Dillian Whyte. He knows what he's doing, and as I wondered early on in the first round, why he didn't jump on Chisora early, he took his time, and it finally paid off. There it is.
Well, they both landed simultaneous left hooks there, but Whyte had the position over him. His front foot was over the punch, and he landed with full impact.
More drama in this blue ribbon division.
Klitschko was hurt there.
Next? Wladimir Klitschko hurt. People on their feet at ringside. Can Anthony Joshua find the punches to turn this fight around again? And Klitschko looks unsteady.
Hopefully he don't punch himself out. He's doing a good job. He got to stay calm at this point. He still got him buzzed. He still got him hurt. I don't want him to punch himself out.
Sloppy looking punches there from Joshua after that nice right hand that landed there early in the round. Klitschko seems to have recovered. Joshua almost running on empty. Klitschko with his experience now could cause problems for Josh. Looking for that right hand there. There's nothing in this round. Good punches landed from both men. But I like the success from Joshua. What Tony Bellew was saying there was Joshua needs to impose his style, put his shots together. It's all right saying it, but it's another thing doing it if you feel it. Oh, good shot there!
From Anthony Joshua, and Wladimir Klitschko took it! but he's so badly hurt, and surely Joshua is just a punch away.
Well, that's the youth of Anthony Joshua. He's recovered, he's a young man, and here he comes. This is great work from Joshua.
What fitness, what heart from Klitschko, but the fight has been stopped! Lift off for AJ!
He's had to come through adversity there and recover. And this is the finish. There's that uppercut from Joshua. We thought Joshua was out and gone, then he got himself back. But that's the youth, that's the enthusiasm. That's what it brings. Look at the uppercut there from Joshua. He's refilled the tank here with a recovery. He had a couple of rounds off after the knockdown, and then he produced this.
Against a Wladimir Klitschko who was defying Father Time with the light footwork, the jab, the success that he had, and the unbelievable bravery too from Klitschko, who so wanted to win this.
Oh, most definitely. He put everything he had into it. He said he was obsessed with getting the belts back. You know, I take my hats off to both of the fighters. They risked their lives in there. They put everything on the line for 90,000 people, and they did a wonderful job. So hats off to both of them, and congratulations to Anthony Joshua.
Unbelievable bravery shown there from both men. But ultimately, the younger, fitter, fresher man prevailed in what was a fantastic night here at the Wembley Stadium. We couldn't have asked for much more.
We had an amazing night here 3 years ago when you fought George Groves, and we have eclipsed it tonight in the heavyweight division. The battle of the ages. Huge respect to Wladimir Klitschko, but Anthony Joshua made it his night, coming back from the brink to deliver a punishing 11th round stoppage. And the cards at the time, 96-93 to Joshua, 95-93 to Joshua, and 95-93 to Klitschko. It was close.
It was very close. And the pendulum swung back and forth, but ultimately Joshua prevailed, took over, and shown his class, and he'll grow from that. Who's going to stop Joshua now?